Okay, hopefully I've set that up correctly. I'm hoping I set that up correctly. And Lee is definitely the first person here, so... I'm hoping I also... So I did take a little longer because I was trying to set up the YouTube to try and see if that was working. So I'm hoping everything's working. But yeah, we are not playing Entropia today. So today we're not playing Entropia. We are trying to get Talos Principle 2 finished. So we've got like 50... Under 50% left. So we got like, what is it, 42%? Yeah, 42%. We got 42% left of the game. So we're almost there. We're almost there. It's just literally the Golden Gate puzzles that we need to do. Okay. Have I done them in here? Let's check the map. I have not done this one. Okay. I think these were all like the hardest ones as well. I'm gonna need help with these, I think. Golden Gate this way. I think I remember the reason why I left these, because they're all the hardest ones. Yes. Okay. Okay, yes, I remember this. I remember this. How do I do this? That's gonna turn blue. It's like this needs to keep this open. This opens that. Oh yeah, there's another one. Oh yeah. Okay, so... I see. So I have to open both of the doors. Okay, so it's like I need this one here. Like this. As close to that edge as I can get it. And then move this one. There's no way I can do that, is there? Unless... Take this over here. Oops. I take this one. Don't do that one yet. And then I can do... No, because this is going to be blue. How am I going to do that? Because I thought that maybe there would be a way for me to get this one in here. Because I need this one to go in here. So then I can turn that one blue. And then have this gate open with red. And have this one then connecting to the red out here and the red there and then there. That's what I think I need to do. But how I do that, I'm unsure. I think, potentially, I bring this in here. I turn this red, that turns that blue. That then turns this blue. Like so. Okay. And now having this turn blue. And then... I don't know what I'm doing. That one turns back red. I feel like I need to get all three pieces inside here first. Or at least 2 pieces inside here and 1 piece outside. Yeah, that's not going to connect from there. Okay, if I were to put this over here, can I connect this to red? And then this instead be connected to blue. And then I don't know what I'm doing. I need all 3 pieces outside. But I thought that maybe I could... So I think the idea is I need to connect the red with this and the blue with one of these from outside. That's not gonna work, is it? Or will it? No, it won't work. Okay. Okay. Not the lasers, yeah. All the lasers. I think the idea is I need this one to be blue. No, that's not gonna work. Because I still need both of the pieces inside for that to be blue. Whereas if that was red and this was blue, it could connect to that. And then I just do it from... I don't know what I'm doing. I have no clue what I'm doing. Make them all pink and no problems. Yeah. The problem I'm having is when that goes back that way, I need this to be blue. I need that to be blue, but I can't take that piece because that's blue. That's what's connecting the blue. And this is drawing in the blue from that side. And outputting the red that side. How am I going to do this? See, my original thought was I needed to connect that one to red and then red to this one that makes it blue. But it's overcrossing. And then this would be blue to there. And then I'd have something connect up with this to activate it so that I can do that without having to have this cross in the middle. This is the problem I'm having, is this crossing over here. I need a way to have that not cross. I need a way to have it not cross. And the way to do it is doing it through this way. But to do it through that way, this is not going to connect up because I can't move this one. Because the only way it can see that one to open the outside door is from here. Am I like doing something wrong? I feel like I'm doing something wrong. I think I've missed a thing in my calculations. This does blue to red. That does red to blue. Red to blue. Blue to red. Can you put a box on top to stop it crossing? Yes, but I have no box in here. I wonder if I can put it on this stone. Would that be high enough up? No, that's not going to be high enough. Well, it would be high enough, but I can't see it from there. There is also, like, this handprint here will allow me to skip it, but I don't want to skip it. I'm determined to figure this out. Determined to figure this out. But yeah, with all three of these, it unlocks that. But I can't get all three of them until I can open this. And this is a double gate, so there's one that's on the outside. I am talking it through. I'm talking it through so I can know what I'm doing. There's one on the outside. There's one on the inside. When these two get activated, both doors open and I can take things through. But to take that one through, I have to activate the red. The red, and then that becomes blue. That would then become blue. I don't quite know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Because I think what I need to do is have this turn blue from the outside. And if this is turning blue from the outside, then I need a way for red. No, that's not going to work. I need this to activate blue. I need something to activate red. Oops. I go around this way. Need something to activate red. Plus that red laser there. Which I can't see from the outside. The only way I can see it is through here. And if the only way I can see it is through here, then it needs to be connected from here to the outside. And then connected to that. I'm going to take some coffee. We're going to have some coffee. But yeah, blue needs to be connected from outside. So does red. So red and blue both need to be connected from this side. Yeah, that's my brain. That's my brain. So they both need to be connected from this side. They both need to be connected from this side. But how do I get that to connect from inside? I feel like I need both of them outside, but I don't know how to do that. I feel like I need both of these two things outside, but I don't know how to do that. Because technically the only way to move this one is from the outside. And then if this is going red, and then I send blue back, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm really confused what I'm doing. Really confused how I get this to do the thing that it's supposed to be doing. It doesn't make any sense to me. Does it? Okay, we're going to try a different one. We're going to come back. This is going to be the fourth time we've come back to this one. I'm going to come back to it. We're going to think more on it. I don't know how to get it to activate. He's picking up rocks. You cute, why are you picking up a rock? Okay. Okay, these are all like the hardest ones that I haven't been able to solve. Let's go to this one. I don't know how to get them to not cross. There's got to be a way because it says there's a way to do it, but So when you gonna do a speed run? Never. I'm even gonna forget how to do these puzzles anyways. That's the replayability, is that I forget how to do the puzzles and then I have to figure it out all over again. And tablet do not turn off. Is this the Golden Gate? Yes, this is. Okay. Oh, yeah, this is the one that I didn't know how to get. All of these I have no clue what I'm doing with. So why did I decide to do the golden puzzles? Can someone explain? Okay, so blue activates this. Red activates this thing. We don't want it to activate blue. Red activates that, which pushes this out. Blue in blue, red in red. I don't think that's how it works. And if we're doing that, then I can take this up here. And then red goes to red. And possibly that red. Nope, that's not gonna work. It's getting stopped on there. Okay. This is now doing a thing. And then I need to open this one. So this should now be doing that. And then I can open that one. But then how do I... Okay, so I now have these two doors open. But I need to open this blue door. How do I open the blue door? How does one open the blue door? That's doing that. And there's no way for this red to connect to that. Because there's a wall in the way and a gate in the way. The only way for red to connect is if I'm up here. Can I get both of these two to connect without... I don't think I can. I thought that maybe I could get both of these two doors to connect and then that stays open from down here. But that doesn't look like the case. Because if I had these two doors to stay open, from down here, it wouldn't matter too much if that one's closed. Well, now it matters if it's closed. Why do you talk to your poor brain like this? It's more about, you know, like re-educating and giving your brain a workout. Because I think I need to take this through to there. Hang on. Let's go back down. Because there's no way to connect up. There's no way for me to connect that one there. Because I need to keep both doors open with one red laser. So I can use this one for the blue laser. That's what needs to happen, is both of these doors need to be open with a red laser. And I don't see any angle. Okay then. No, that's not going to work. Okay. That's not going to work. I still have the same problem as I had earlier. Because I can't connect that to the red source because it needs to be connected to the source and the two buttons. Needs to be connected to both the buttons. Both the buttons and the red source. I think I connect blue from down there. Because there's a ladder to go up. So it either connect blue down there or red down there. Because up here I can see blue. I can't see both buttons from up this point. So I don't think I connect both buttons up here. I connect both buttons down there. I see pain. Because I think I don't need this once I have the laser set up. I think that's only to take them up there. I think once the lasers are set up, I then don't need to take this with me. So there has to be a point down here that both lasers are seen. There's nothing down here, is there? There has to be a point where I can see both of those lasers and the red source. Okay, so we need both of these buttons. And the red source. There has to be a way for me to place all three. And for it to be active. There has to be a way. I refuse to believe there's no way to do that. There has to be a way. I can't believe there's not a way to do that. I'm really confused what I need to do. Really confused what I need to do. I think Dryby's right. I think it's just pain. I think it's just pain. Then why do I need... If both of these lasers have to be down here, then why do I need this? This is so that I can take one of the lasers up. And I think one of the lasers I need to take up is the red laser and then do it from... Could I even see it from there? Hang on, let me see if I can see both these lasers from, like, up there. I don't think I could. And then we go down. We activate that. Can I see? No. So why? I'm so confused. I'm really, really confused. What is this called? Thrust vector. So now you need the blue up there. I don't think I do, because if I took the blue up here... Oh wait, no, I can see the blue from up here. So yeah, I think I need to take the blue up. But I don't know how to keep both those doors open when I do that. Because there's nothing that like shows me how to keep those doors open. Because if I take this one up, there's no way for me to keep both these doors open with the red source. So that I can then move this. Like, there's no way for me to keep that one there open. And that is where I'm getting confused, because I don't know what I need to do. Because you would think that this would be able to connect up with those two, and then I can take this through and connect that one up to that. But I cannot connect that one up to that because of this one. And I don't know how to open this one with keeping this door open. I'm really confused on these ones. There has to be something, and I refuse to believe there isn't something. You don't need the bridge now. I don't know if I do need the bridge. Because if I take this one, this will close this door. And when this door closes, I can't access this door. But I don't know if there's a way for me to activate that and that and this. I can see why I left these puzzles. I can see exactly why I left them. Yeah, I can see why I left these. Okay, let's go. Because the ladder you can move the bottom one and come up and ignore the bridge. If I move this bottom one, it stops this one. So if I move this bottom one and go up the ladder, the bridge is still active because it's active from this one. And this door is now closed because I was activating that from the bottom one. And like if I try to activate these ones from here, so put that one down a bit but after the bridge. Down a bit but after the bridge. Don't know what you mean. I'm really confused. I'm really confused. Not that one. What do you mean dry? The bottom one? Yeah. Where do you want me to move it to? Because your guess is as good as mine at this point. Put it where the ladder is. Okay, so you want me to activate the bridge and put that with the ladder. Okay. Activate the bridge. Okay, and then activate the bridge from up here. Take this one up and put it where the ladder is. Ah. Okay, I've done that. Now what? Oh, someone got banned. Wait, now you're confusing me. Unless I have to activate this and ignore the bridge. And this. Wait, that's not going to work, is it? And then this can activate. I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't know what I'm doing, but this is as good of a guess as I can ever think. That would not give me enough time to run. Unless... I think I know how to do this. Run, 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 run. Nope. Not quick enough. I think I have an idea. Problem is I'm not quick enough getting up that ladder. Use the bridge as a timer, that's what I'm thinking. But I'm not quick enough getting up that ladder in time. That's what I'm thinking, though. The ladder does not give me enough time. Oop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Run! Nope, I don't have enough time. I just don't have enough time to get up there. Okay, well this one only needs to be connected to those two. I don't have enough time to run up the ladder if I use the bridge as a timer. Yeah, I don't have enough time to get up there. Even if I use the ladder to get up, I don't have enough time. So, I don't know. It's a good idea. It was a good idea. But I don't think it works. Unless I can activate that whilst I'm up here. So instead of activating it whilst it's down there, I do it whilst... Yeah, okay. I got it. I think I got it. I need to activate it whilst I'm up. And then I don't need to wait for the timer because... Okay, so then we do this. And then... like so. This opens, that opens. That gets pushed across, this opens, and we're good. Oh my god, that took way too long.
In Jerusalem, I hid the truth. Not just about Athena and the island.
Easy.
My grief. My personal opinions about where the city was headed, all of it. I became the dusty old curator people wanted me to be. Except, of course, that the whole thing was a front. I didn't care about the museum, and I certainly didn't care about the archive scholars and their endless, tedious discussions, no matter how much they fawned over me. No. What I needed was access to the tools.
Oh.
Studying the archive hasn't answered any of our questions about humanity, but it has taught us
Oh, that to press a freaking button. Yeah. I want prize money. Okay, so next one. Golden Gate this way. I still haven't figured out how to do the other one, so maybe Dry can help us figure that one out. Is this one down here or that way? This way. Oh yeah, this is the Windstream one. So this one, what it does, this activates the fan. Gotta do some housework. This one activates the fan and opens this. And I was thinking that it was something like this, and then it kind of like activates the fan in a certain way so I can get here. Then I can't. Hi, Tricky. We are doing the hardest puzzles in Talos Principle. And I'm not quite sure how to complete these. Your title says you will complete the ones you could not. Yes. Yes, that's what the title says. That's what the title says. I have been spending an hour on one puzzle, so that's how good this is going. One down. Yes, we have completed one puzzle. So I have if it takes me an hour to complete one puzzle, it's going to take me like 3 hours to complete, 4 hours to complete the rest of them. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 puzzles left. We have 4 puzzles. And then we go to the mega structure. But to complete those 4 puzzles, it's taking me a long time because they are really difficult. See, my first thought with this one was activate that, and then put this here. Wait, no. It wasn't this one. It was this one. To put this one here. Like this. And then this one would be here. But I don't think it works. Because I need it to block off the timer. So that one can be turned red. Instead, it's blocking off I needed to block off this laser. Somehow. I don't think there's a way to do that. I don't think there's a way to do that. 5-hour stream hype. It's gonna be a long one, I think. Oh, maybe if I do... And then I place this one... to block off. That's not going to help, is it? I thought maybe... Ah, no, that's not what I want. I could create kind of like a stop thingy. And then have like... I thought maybe it would work.
Incoming ad break.
No, it's not going to work, is it? The winds are too strong! And the ads are on. The only way it'll work is if I do this. But then there's no way to block that laser here off. I'm thinking, I'm having a think. We're having a think. So I need this to be doing something like this, so then I have time to get over here. But I need the red to be connected with the blue. I need the red to be connected to this to open this. This creates like a slow... This creates a timer. So this creates a timer this way. So I was thinking that I could do the same kind of thing as the timer as the other thing. Where I use this as a timer for... But it needs to break that one. This laser needs to break this laser. And how I do that whilst I'm over this side, I'm unsure. Because the problem is... This won't break the laser as a switch. There was another way of thinking of maybe I could put it in here. Connect them both. Connect both of these. But that's not going to connect to the red because... Yeah, that's not going to connect the red. That's only going to connect the blue. Because the only way it would connect the red is if it disconnects from the blue. Which it's not gonna. And if it disconnects from the blue, then the blue isn't active. So that system isn't going to work. So I need a new system. And I have a feeling it's something to do with connecting both of these up and having this stop. And then having this laser stop and then it be active for the other laser to take over. But to do that, this other laser needs to be able to go from here to there. To break the cycle. Don't know how to do this. Unless... No, it's not going to work. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I thought that maybe I could like activate the blue laser whilst it's here and then I can push that to activate the red laser. But that's not going to work because if I try to do that like this, and try to do this to this and then put this here, it's not going to work like I intended it to. The only way it would work is if I activate the blue laser from outside. And if I do that, then I don't have enough time to activate, like to get past that, because it's not stopping the fan. And there's no way to take the fan off. So there has to be a way to do the stop-start thing, but have it so that it gets cut off. There has to be a way to cut it off. There has to be a way to cut that laser off. I refuse to believe there's no way to cut that laser off. Cut that laser off. That could work on the basis that this gets pushed here. But it's not going to get pushed there, it's going to get pushed more like there. Come on. Please cut the laser off. Didn't go far enough. So it gets pushed about here. This needs to be like here? No. It's not going to work. How am I going to get this to work? I need to find the right place to place this, that it cuts this off. Because the only way that's going to cut that off how was it cutting it off before? I don't know how it was cutting it off before. It's too many lasers. Too many lasers involved in this. That's the way to cut that off. But that's still going to do that because that's going to blue. Because blue's dominant at the moment. So there has to be a way to cut that laser without blue being dominant. There has to be a way to do it. I refuse to believe there's no way to switch these. I refuse to believe there's no way to switch them. These puzzles are like for the smarty smart people, and I need the smarty smart people. Where is a Trissa? I need a Trissa. I need the smart people to help me with this. Where are all the smart people? Because at the moment, the only way to stop that is through this. This is kind of like the switch here. But as soon as I move away from that, the switch gets turned back on. And I don't know how to keep that switch off. How do I keep that switch off? I am so confused. How do I keep that off? Okay, we're gonna come back to this. We're gonna come back to this. We'll come back to that one. It's 2 we don't know how to complete just yet. Oh, I need to go around. There's something to do with like a switch system with that one. So I need to figure out how to switch them. There's a lot of puzzles I don't know how to complete at the moment. There's at least 2 I do not know any clue on how to complete them. I need some more smart people. Where are all the smart people at? Drivey was smart. Why is it all cloudy over here? It's like the sun's disappeared. No backseat gaming. I need backseat gamers. I need it. Just to complete the last 4 puzzles. Otherwise, this stream is never going to end. It's never going to end, you know. We'll be doing this into the next year. Where am I going? I think I have to go down. And then across here. Oh yeah, this is the one that I need to trap myself inside here. But how I do that, I didn't know. Because I can get this box, and I know what to do. But, it was something about having to trap myself inside of the thing. I go over with this. And no! It was something about having to go in here. And doing this. And then this. Open that. And then I had to go in here. And then I had to open that with that, but then I needed the box on the button. Because there's a button there, and I need the box from this side over here to go on the button. Oh, hang on, hang on. Maybe I just need myself over there? Why are you not connecting? Oh, I did it incorrectly, okay. It's not quite, yeah. Okay, and now I need to reset because I have trapped myself over here. Which is always fun. Always fun. I've trapped myself over this side. I think I know how to do this now. I think I know how to do this. If I didn't trap myself, I think I would have done that. Okay, so this one probably was more simple than I thought. Okay, so take control of that. Take this. Go over. Stand on button. Take box. Put that on there. Take control of this. Go over. Take control of this. Go over. Take this. You there. Stand on the button. Then I go over. Ah, no. Then I go over. And then I put this in here. I take this. This goes on here. This goes on here to here. Like so. I then take control of this. I go in here. I then... Where is my other avatar? Other avatar, get to a place I can actually swap to you. Hang on. Hang on, we need to move them over this way a little. Okay. Take control. So I go in here. And then take control. So I'm now trapped in there. And then this goes like this to this. Making sure that they can both connect. Like so. And then I put myself on here. I take control, and we're done that. Okay, that was more simple than I thought that was going to be, actually.
Every now and then I tried to reach Athena. I still believe now, present tense, that we can find each other again.
How do we get out?
But I had no idea what had happened. When I saw the first images you sent back, saw the towers and the puzzles, the changes to what you call the megastructure, I realized something had gone wrong. It took me a while to figure it out.
That one was way simpler than I thought it was going to be. I've overcomplicated every other puzzle. And I did the same with that one. Okay, so we go up. But not all the way up. Okay. Need to be on this level? Yes, and then we go this way. Okay, so and now we have... Did I try this one again? No, I did not. So these two are the most difficult ones that I haven't been able to complete yet. This one, we're going to retry this one. That's the only one I haven't retried today. But the other two are the, like, most difficult ones. So we're gonna attempt, see what's going on. Okay, this way. Let's see what this one is. The rearranger. Oh, okay, yeah, this is the swappy swap with the take. This is the one with, like, too many fans. This is the one where we get, like, 2 fans and we swappy swap. We gotta do swappy swaps. And then I got a boring of a whole thing, and I don't know what that does. Not sure what that does at the moment. And then we swappy swap for a box. And then I climb over here, grab that. And then we got this, and then we swappy swap back. For this. And then we bore a hole for some reason. This is red, so we need to swappy swap for this one. And then this be red. And then we got a box. And then I got a swappy swap. And then this needs to be blue? I don't know what I'm doing. Is the only way to open this button with the button? Because if that's the only way to open the button, I need that on there. And then if I swappy swap this for this, and then take this around here to here, and move this kind of this way a bit. And then I go in here, we get a fan, which I swappy swap the fan for I don't know what yet. So when I go in here, I need it to be red. And then we swappy swap the fan for something to turn it red. Okay, let's try swappy swap fan for this thing. This then bores a hole here. And then we take this one, put this through here. And make sure that this can see that. Maybe. We need to do that, that. Make sure that can be seen by the other thing. And then I bore the hole not there, but like here. And then I do that to open the door. And then I go in here, do blue. And then I can take this and go blue, red. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, maybe I know what I'm doing. Okay. Yes, I know what I'm doing. Okay. We got it.
It was your visions that gave me the final confirmation that I was right. You see, they're not all Athena's memories. Some of them are things Athena was never present for. Those are Miranda's memories, 1K. She's still in there.
Aww.
A ghost in the machine. And we can save her.
We can save Miranda.
If Miranda can be saved, 1K, this matters more than the megastructure.
We can save Miranda. I like Miranda. Okay, so now we only have the two hardest puzzles left. On hindsight, those other two puzzles weren't as hard as I thought they were. So maybe these two aren't as hard as I think they are, and I'm just making it extra difficult. Which is a possibility. It could be a very big possibility that I'm making them more difficult than they need to be. Non-overlapping what's that word? Mysterious. How do I spell that? Majesty? How the heck do you spell that? I just want to know what it means. It's a book about exploring the complex relationship between science and religion, arguing that they are not always at war, but intertwined throughout history. Okay. So it's about intertwine. So these aren't at war. They're intertwined with each other. Which is what we thought it was gonna be, but I need to know what that means. They are not at war. They are intertwined. See, the most obvious answer is red goes to red. And blue goes to blue. And the way to make blue is to connect red from the outside. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. I thought that maybe I needed both of those things outside and this one inside. And then this one is the one I move outside. So I thought that I had needed this one inside. Oops, not like that. I thought I needed this one inside. Nope, I did it wrong again. I thought I needed this one inside and then somehow be able to take both of these outside to then connect up this. But that doesn't make any sense. Or does it? I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't know what I'm doing. Is it obvious that I don't know what I'm doing? Because it feels obvious. Because all three of these have to go on here. All three go on there. I press the button and I can go in there. But to get all three on there, I need all three outside. If I have all three outside, then I can place all three on here. But to get all three outside, I need blue to connect to open the gate. I need red on the outside to connect to open the next gate. If I try to connect red from the inside outside, it's not going to work. How far this way can I put that? Because the problem I'm having is I need to cross the beams and I need to do it without crossing the beams. That's the problem. I need to cross the beams without crossing them. I need to cross the beams without crossing them. And the only way to do that is by taking this outside. Like, around it. It's the only way to not cross the beams. Hang on. Keep clicking both of them. No, don't click both of them. I want to click this one, and place. This has to kind of go around the outside. If that's red, I can't change that to blue. Because it needs to be blue for that to go I could use some Ghostbusters right now. I could use some Ghostbusters because they might actually be able to help me figure out how to not cross the beams. How am I gonna do that? How am I gonna do that? So these two things shouldn't be at war. They should be intertwined and in harmony. And I don't know how to put them intertwined and in harmony. I thought that maybe this has to be blue. But for that to be blue, this has to be red. But if that's red, then I can't change that red to do that. Because if that's red, this can't open and I can't switch it. Don't cross the beams. Don't cross the beams. I have an idea. I don't think it will work. I don't think it will work. I thought maybe I could stop both of these two beams. To change that one then to blue, to then change this one to red. Because I think this one needs to be red to connect up to that. How's that gonna work? If that changes to red, where am I getting the blue from? I am really confused. I think, okay, from my thinking, I think this one actually has to connect to blue from the outside. And red has to connect somehow from outside. So somehow I need to be able to free this one up and connect red outside, and then this one is free to be taken outside. And to get red to connect up from outside, it has to go through these two gates. And to get it to go through the two gates, I need it to be blue inside and red outside. I'm so confused. Oop. Okay. 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 I got it. I got it. I got it. I freaking got it. Okay. Oh, that took too long. That took way too long.
Everything you see around you is Athena. Her hopes and fears
How do I get out?
superimpose onto the landscape of our island. And hidden behind the most difficult trials is precisely the device I need access to. You see, I don't think it's a coincidence that her mind picked Pandora as one of its avatars.
Where am I going?
On some level, she
I'm
knows
lost now.
I might be right. But grief is something we cling to. We get used to it. We start being afraid of letting it go because what if we try and we're disappointed? That seems too much to take, so we put up walls around the very idea of trying. That's why she picked Pandora. That's why she hid this all away. Because left at the bottom of that box was hope.
Now it's just the wind. I have to fight against the wind, and I'm not quite sure how to do that. And then we're home free. And I'm not going to go look for the fires because there are loads of fires still out there, but I'm not going to go look for them because we've had enough pain for this. So I have like half of the fires. So I've got 12 fires out of 24. So we're not going to look for them. That I've given up looking up for the fires. Is this the one for the wind? No. Ah! Is it over there? I think it's over there. This is the last puzzle. This is the very last puzzle, and I need to figure this out. I kind of wish I could make smart puzzles like this for Atressa, because the puzzles I have made aren't that smart. So he's going to figure them out in like a second. I've tried to make it like a long session of puzzles, but I don't think he's gonna figure out in a second. Okay, so that turns the wind on. This turns the wind still on. That turns the wind off. But then how do I get that to work in my favor? Like, if that was to be over here, this isn't gonna turn the wind off. Oh, maybe it would. Actually, maybe it would.
Dush Cat, I am watching YouTube short of you solving puzzles in this game and I get confused when you talk over yourself.
That's not my problem. That's not my problem. Oh no, it wouldn't give me enough time. Yeah, it wouldn't give me enough time. That's not my problem. It's like that needs to be there. But if I were to put that here, doing a thing with this and this, this wouldn't break this. Hi, Bug. We are on the last puzzle, Bug, and you carry on with work. You carry on with work. We're on the last puzzle, and I need to figure out a way to stop this one, stop the blue from activating before I get over there. So the blue needs to not be active. It's almost like I need the blue in here. But if I have the blue in here, there's no way for me to connect up the red. I don't know how to do this one. See, I thought that I could use this as a switch. This kind of like uses, if I did this, this turns this on and off, and this becomes stable enough for me to walk on. Kind of. But there's no way for me to turn that off if I were to do, say, this and this. Because it doesn't get cut off. I thought I could use this as a timer like I did with the other one. But it doesn't work. Oops. I keep clicking all of the things. I don't want to click all the things. Just this one and that one. Place. That does not cut that off. It needs to cut one of these lasers off. What did someone say about like the shortest point of resistance? If that were to do that, and I were to put this here, would that get far enough to do the thing I needed to do? No, it would not. For it to do the thing I needed to do, this needs to be able to see that. And that needs to be able to cut off that needs to be able to it's still moving slowly. How far does this move? This is the furthest point. For that to cut off. I'm so confused how to do this. There's something about this one having to cut off this one, and I thought that it was this one had to do something about this one being the switch. And then I used the pushing as the timer. Something about this one having to be the switch. And it's something about having these both connected, I think. If I'm getting that correctly. The pushing, yeah, they're doing the pushing. Something about that one having to do the push. And this one having to be the connecting thing. That's what I need to happen. I need this set up to happen. But for this setup to happen, it needs to be able to see this one from wherever it is. It needs to be able to see that one, and it needs to cut off that one. I don't know how far this gets. If it gets far enough so it can see that, this might work. But if it doesn't, then it's not gonna work. Still slowly moving, slowly moving. I don't think it's ever going to reach to a point where it can see that one. But if I move this one over, it's not going to work. Still not going to work. See, that one needs to be... Unless this goes... I don't know what I'm doing. I have no clue what I'm doing. This one needs to be pushed and somehow cut off that beam. It needs to cut off this beam here. And still have this beam... Something about that is not quite right. I don't know what I'm doing. This does the push, and then we do this thing that stops the push. And then I don't know how to get that to stop it without having to activate this. So this needs to be active. This needs to be off so that the red can go through. The red needs to be able to be stopped by the blue so that when this laser gets cut off, the red goes in and gets stopped.
Incoming ad break.
No, not the ad break now. And I need something to cut this off. That beam has to be cut off. There is no two ways about it. That beam has to be cut off. Is it red that has to do the pushing? Or is it blue that does? Like, if I were to connect this up with blue, and then go in here, connect that up with that, and then put that there, what would happen? I'm working on a theory here. Like, is it blue that has to connect from this one, or red? I'm assuming it's red because blue doesn't seem to be able to connect. Red has a clear line of sight from here. So red has to be the one that's pushed. It has to be the one that's pushed. Blue has to be the activator, but how do I activate the blue when I'm on the other side? Like, is there a way I can activate the blue when I'm here? Is there a way I can... No, there isn't a way, is there? There has to be something I can do. Why is this the last puzzle? Red gets pushed this way. Blue needs to be stopped by the push laser beam. Because that's going to stop the laser from pushing. And red needs to stop this laser here. So it can activate. But to stop that laser there, it's gotta go... How did I do it before? It was like that one, that one, that one. And that one? It was like that. But this will never get far enough to do that. This will never get far enough to push it this far. Like, if I put this here, this is never going to get far enough that way. To do what I need it to do. Last one, suffering will be over soon. Count my brain, my head hurts. I will try. Yeah. I don't like seeing myself deep in thought because this is a lot of thinking. The only way it'll work is if this keeps turning on and off. It's the only way it'll work. Is there a way to put a beam this way? So that the red gets activated? I thought too much, then I thought, yeah. That's what needs to happen. But this will never get far enough for that to happen. And I can never get quick enough to be that way before that happens. Hang on. Hang on a second. Potentially, I have an idea. I need to be... Hang on. I think I have an idea. But it requires me to be walking along this line very finely. I don't think this is the way to do it. What's your favorite color? No, not red or blue. None of these colors are my favorite. After this, I never want to see red or blue again. I don't think I can do that. The idea is there. I thought I could maybe, like, walk along this line. If this was unactive. But I get pushed back too much. Like, I get pushed back way too much to be able to walk along here. Yeah, I get pushed back way too much to walk along there. I keep thinking I have a leaking cup, but then I think I just have a hole in my lid. I thought that maybe I could stop this colour and then walk along that line and keep that colour stopped, but it doesn't work. Because by the time that it's unactive, I can't run along here. I can't do it. Yeah, I can't do it. I don't think that's the way to do it. I'd be surprised if that's the way that they wanted you to do it. That pulse sound reminds me of one of my favourite movies. I don't know what that is. Yeah, that's not the way to do it. The way to do it is to have it pushed back. To have it be pushed back, it's never going to get far enough to do this kind of setup. It's never going to get pushed back this far. It's never going to get pushed back that far. Because the wind stops here. It's never going to get that far. Because I need this to be like here. Or even here. No, even further back. I need it to be there. The wind's never going to push it that far. How the heck do I do this? And like, if I move this closer this way, it's still, it like kind of breaks it. Because then this isn't crossing over this way to cut this beam off. Which is what needs to happen. And even when that beam gets cut off, it's not staying cut off. I don't know how to do this. How does one do? I don't know how to do this one. Does anyone have any idea? That got that got flagged. Don't have the misspelling of that word. How does one, yes. How does one do this? And if that is then connected to that. None of that happens. Because it's this one that needs to get cut off. For any of this to happen, this beam needs to be cut off and stayed off. But for that beam to get cut off, there is no way to do it. Okay, an idea is formulating. I think. I think I have an idea in the process. No, it's not going to work. It's still not going to work. Because I still need to have a way to be able to turn these. I still need a way to be able to, like... Yeah, I shall hydrate. I have got very cold coffee. It's practically iced coffee at this point. I also have a drink of, like... This is kind of like a hydration drink. So I've kind of got this as well. So we have both. There has to be a way to switch this. It might sound cheaty, but I might look this one up. Because my brain is not working and I don't know how to do this. I just can't think how to do this. That's the in thing cold coffee. Yeah, it is. There's no way to do this. I don't understand. Explain yourself, puzzle. Because there's no way to do red from here. So red has to be done by pushing that way. From this side of the puzzle. Which means I have to have a way to activate blue from over here. Well, from inside the puzzle? Unless... You're missing green, I reckon. Yeah, I'm missing green. I tried iced coffee and in a can once when I was in the new... when it was new in the UK. Put me off, yeah. See, I can't activate blue on this side. So I can't activate blue when I'm round here, because blue is round the corner. Which means blue needs to be activated on this side of the wall. Blue has to be activated here. And red has to be activated from here. So red has to be here. But there's not enough gap. Does red have to be there? Because it's not getting far enough. Hang on a second. Red's not getting far enough. Unless it's like activated. Hang on. Unless it has to be... Think all coffee is overrated, don't tell Cat. We already know your opinion on the coffee. See, that's what I thought I had to do. I thought I had to slide the red this way and have the blue connected here. But I need a way to turn the fan off so I can do that and get round there. Because I need a stopgap to be able to get around here quick enough for that to then go around there and activate. And the only way I can do it is by... Because as soon as I connect these two up, the fan starts and I don't get enough of a reprieve. There's no, like, gap. Whereas I need a timing system to be able to get around there for this then to activate. But there is no timing system. Because as soon as that starts doing that and pushing this back, this doesn't get cut off for any reason. Okay, I'm gonna do something. Let's start a poll. Can Cat cheat on this puzzle? Yes. No. And then start. There is a poll. You have a minute to answer. Go answer the poll. I like that one. So, we have one answer for no. Otherwise, this is going to go on forever and never end. We're just going to go around in a cycle of, how do I push wind? Oh, stop voting no! Stop voting no! Okay. No one's enjoying this, Pando. No one's enjoying this. How do I do this? So, this has got a... This is pushing the thing. Which means that the red has to be connected to this, and then the red gets pushed out here. The red then connects and then cuts off this. But how does the red cut off this when it can't see this? Because the red can't see this one from there. And when it can see this one from there, it can't cut it off. Because if it cuts it off, it's cutting all of the blue off. Because if I try to cut off all the blue, we like forever. This is really difficult. I don't know how to do this. Blue pushes wind. Wind pushes thing. Thing activates other thing. Thing's gotta cut off the other thing. Let's put on our thinking case. The problem is I can't put blue in the middle. Push wind, yes. I feel like I need to put the blue one in here, but I can't. Because then I couldn't move it to push the wind. I don't think I could put that in there. It feels like I should be able to put that in there. But it wouldn't work. I don't know how to do this. We might not be able to save Miranda. We might not be able to save Miranda. My brain is going around in circles of like not being able to do this. And I can't go back to a different puzzle to think this over because there are no more puzzles. So we have completed all puzzles but this one. So there are no more puzzles for me to go back to. So there is nothing that I can do to stop this. And I don't know how to do it. My brain's not working. Okay. Blue to blue. Blue to blue. Blue to red. That then stops the wind. Wind gets pushy push. That allows me to go here. This to red. Nine. What am I doing? I'll understand what to do. I feel like the idea is there, I just don't know how to execute it. I feel like the idea is there, I just don't know how to execute it. I don't know how to execute this plan. Please, may I cheat? Please, I don't know how to execute the plan. The only way I can think to execute the plan is from cutting off one of these. But I don't know how to cut one of these off from here. Because I feel like this is supposed to do a pushy push thing. I feel like I'm gonna have to look this one up. I'm sorry. I have persevered with all the puzzles, but this one is getting me, and I don't know why it's getting to my brain. And it's the last puzzle of the entire game, and it's like my brain knows it wants to complete it, but we're gonna. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look it up. I need to look it up. What's this one called? Windstream. At least, like, if I can do it where it has, like, a picture thing, I can then try figure it out. Windstream, Talos 2. Okay, I'm kind of like reading some forums now. Computer says no. I think from the sounds of it, it has to be right on the edge, otherwise it doesn't get pushed back far enough. I think the premise of the idea is working. I just need to do it in a certain way so that it gets pushed back far enough. So I think the premise of the idea works. It just has to be executed in a certain way so that when this fan is doing its thing, it gets pushed back far enough. So I think the premise is there. Why is watching cat study interesting? I think the premise is there. I just think it's not executing correctly. I think the idea is there. I think I'm just not doing it correctly. I think the idea is there. I just need to figure out the correct placement. Cool game, by the way. Gonna see if this ever gets to the point where that blue is connecting. Damn. It's not quite. Okay. It feels like it should work, but it feels like I need to put these in the right spot. That's not gonna work. This can't get B. Wait, did cheating not work? The problem with the cheating is I'm trying to cheat without cheating too much. So I'm only looking up hints of like how to do things. So I'm trying not to be too cheaty. But I feel like the premise of my idea is there. I just feel like I'm not executing it correctly. We voted. I saw the vote, but it's doing my brain in. I feel like the premise of my idea is there, it's just not doing it correctly. Like, the idea is that this activates this, which then cuts off the blue. But this never gets pushed back far enough for that to happen. Okay, I'm looking this up. I think from what I'm reading, it's a bad designed puzzle. Because people are doing the correct solution, but the puzzle is not working the way it should be working. So I'm looking this up. I'm sorry. I have to look this up. Take one connector and pair it with the red sun and the red laser. Place it in front of the blue sun. What? What red sun? Oh, are these suns? Okay. Connect it up with the red laser. Pair it with the red sun and red laser. Red sun and red laser. Place it in front of the blue sun. Okay. Take the other connector and pair it with the blue sun and the blue laser. Place it close to the horizontal window. What? I'm confused. What am I doing? I'm confused. What am I doing? Take one connector and pair it with the red sun and the red laser. Place it in front of the blue sun. Take the first connector away and place the in front. I don't understand this. I don't understand these instructions. Instructions not clear. Okay. Save me, YouTube. Save me from this torturous. He places that under the window. What? Oh, I wasn't thinking of doing that. Oh, Oh, you bastards. I didn't think to do that. Didn't think to do that. I did not think to do that. Nope, don't connect it to that one. No, stop connecting it to that one. So you connect this, and you place it like this, and then it blocks. Oh, God. Ah, I didn't think to do that. I didn't think to do that. I'm sorry. I'm so annoyed with myself. I am so annoyed with myself. Why did I not think to block it from this side? Oh God. Okay. We're gonna take a second. We're gonna take a second. My brain was going on the fact that I had to stop the fan. Okay. 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 No one saw that.
It's opening. Come meet me. I'll send you the coordinates in case you don't already have them. I have one last task for you.
I'm so annoyed with myself. That was such an easy solve. I'm so annoyed. So annoyed. I could have solved that. I could have solved that. If my brain hadn't been like on a repeat cycle of I need to stop the fan and then push it back. Where are we meeting Cornelius? Deep breath. Okay, where am I meeting Cornelius? He said he was sending me the coordinates. Where do I meet Cornelius? It's not in here, is it? Return to the Vital. Talk to Cornelius. How do I find Cornelius? Shoulda, coulda, woulda, yeah. Where is Cornelius? Do I go back to the Vital and then find Cornelius? Maybe? I'm so annoyed. I could have solved that. I could have solved it. Okay, talk to Cornelius. Which is white. Let's return to the Vital. We don't want to return to the Vital. We want to talk to Cornelius. Which is this way? I'm annoyed for you too. Oh, here we go.
Thank you for coming, 1K. You've done a lot for my family, and I appreciate it. We're almost there, but we'll have to work together to save Miranda.
No problem. What's next? It's nothing, after all, you've done for New Jerusalem and how hard you fought for the better future. I'm just going to go with no problem. What's next? Give me what's next.
You need to enter the liminal space between Athena's mind and the machine. The bridge between thought and action.
Okay,
there,
I'm in.
You have to find the part of the process where Miranda's pattern still exists, where it's been trapped since the moment her physical body was destroyed while she was logged into the machine. A dream quest, if you will.
Ooh, dream quest.
And I have to stay out here, guiding you and making sure your own pattern stays intact.
Oh. That's all? What if Miranda isn't there?
It's not impossible that I'm wrong. The machine has been upgraded more than once since the day she died, and Athena's dreams have affected it in unpredictable ways. If that's the case, I don't know. Then maybe it's over.
Aww.
But I don't think that I'm wrong.
Oh, we need to think again, Kay. Let's do this. Let's save Miranda. Into the dream world.
You're in. So far, so good. Look for a visual representation of Miranda.
Visual representation of Miranda. No, no, not you. Oh, no, I hate these bombs. I hate the bombs. Why did they add the bombs? This is not easy to do. With the bombs. I'm gonna get blown up. I'm gonna get blown up.
I think you're getting close.
I got blown up. Yeah. Physical representation of Miranda is somewhere in this direction. Follow this bomb.
I think you're getting...
How do I get round there? Bombs go up and down. If I followed this one... and then go this way and then
I
round.
think you're getting...
I hate those! Okay. Okay, let's try that again. So the idea is follow the bomb, go round somewhere? Follow this. Close enough for it not to explode me.
I think
Okay.
you're getting closer.
Nope, not you, not you. Okay. Why is this one sleeping? Okay, so I need to wait for that to go back again. And then out. And then... don't know where I'm going. Cornelius is not a help. I have no clue where I am. Oh, there's a box. Okay. Ah! No, no, not you, not you, not you, not you. Okay. Okay. Okay.
That's it. That's her. Just make contact and I can pull you both out.
What's her? Oh, that's her. Miranda, it's time to wake up.
I've been so lost. I heard my mother's voice, but she couldn't hear mine. I know I made a mistake, but I couldn't apologize. I screamed and screamed
Aww.
and screamed. And then I was dead. This place is confusing. Did my father send you?
Yes. He did. Let's get out of here.
Miranda, please talk to me. Are you okay? Did it work?
Father? I'm okay.
I'll never be able to repay what you did for me, my friend. No adequate words exist in any language on Earth that could explain what this means to me.
You're welcome.
The greatest miracle of our existence, 1K. The miracle that so many of our ancestors couldn't have imagined is that we are capable of love. That love isn't a chemical delusion experienced by mammals, but a fundamental property of sentience. To be sentient, to exist in the first person, is to be alone, to be separate. But all of us, even machines, are always reaching for transcendence. And the only place we can find it is in each other. There was an ancient poet who put it best, I think. We must love one another or die.
Well, okay then. How were you able to recreate Miranda's body so quickly? What's the future of New Jerusalem going to look like? What can I expect to find inside the megastructure? I need to go. How were you able to recreate Miranda's body so quickly?
I still have limited access to the Noema system. Do you remember that body replication technology you encountered in the puzzles?
Oh,
it's the
yeah.
original version of that.
What can I expect to find in the megastructure?
Once you get deep enough, you'll see the singularity, but don't let that distract you. The closer you get to Athena, the deeper inside her dream you will be. With the powers at her command, space and time may not behave in the way you expect them to. Still, underneath all of it, there will be a logic. Try to discover it.
Okay, what's the future of New Jerusalem going to look like?
That's not for me to decide. But here's what I've come to believe. All of Athena's fears are legitimate. So are all of her hopes. And the only way of ever really overcoming that contradiction is faith. That faith can't be forced, and it can't be bought. We must choose to believe that our strange, long journey through the cosmos matters. Not to some external force, but to us.
I need to go. Let's talk to Miranda.
Did I say thank you for saving me? Sorry if I didn't. It was all very strange. I thought I might be hallucinating.
Do you remember about the accident?
All I remember is the light. For a moment, I could see something incredible, and then it destroyed me.
Aww. What should we do with the megastructure and the theory of everything?
I'm obviously not going to say that there are no dangers. I'm a case study for how smugness and self-importance can lead to tragedy. But you can do better than that. And I can do better than that too. Thanks to you.
Okay then. Do you still see the beauty in the universe in the same way you did before?
I do. Yes. But I also see how terrifying the universe can be. How cold and uncaring. It's something I still need to think about.
How are you now?
Very well. Alarmed and embarrassed by all the upset I've caused, but otherwise well. Thank you.
It wasn't your fault.
Yes, it was.
I could
Mother's
actually
safety
say that.
protocols would have prevented the accident. That's the truth, and I have to learn to live with it.
What are you going to do now?
I need to run a full systems diagnostic to make sure I'm not going to explode or
Oh,
something.
that's lovely.
I'm not taking any chances, not again. After that, I'll try to see if there's any way of reaching Mother from here. But I suspect that you're the only one who can reach her now. You're part of her dream.
I need to go.
Let me just say thank you one last time.
You're welcome.
Thank you for helping Father save me, and thank you for coming back to the island to save Mother.
Okay, let's go. Let's go save Athena.
I can't believe you saved her, 1K. You and Cornelius took something awful, and you didn't give up, and you found a way of making it okay, even though it seemed completely impossible.
Let's go. Oh, everyone wants to talk. Hi, Melville.
Yes?
We saved Miranda.
Well done, 1K. You did something meaningful there. And now we know what Cornelius was up to as well. Nothing mysterious, just a father trying to help his daughter.
I should get back to work. Hello, Yakut.
Hey, 1K. Anything I can do for you?
Do you look forward to meeting Miranda?
I mean, yeah, I do, but it's meeting a completely new person.
Incoming
no,
ad
No,
break.
ad break.
Sorry, I don't know why this makes me so nervous. Should I get her a present? No, don't be stupid, Yakut. She's made stuff out of thin air. What could she possibly want, right? Forget I said any of this.
I think Yakut has a crush.
You did a remarkable thing, 1K. Helping a father save his daughter. Defying death itself. Claiming something back that seemed lost to time. I can't think of anything more noble or more hopeful. I'm proud of you.
What do you make of Cornelius' story?
He is the one person who never gave up, who never lost sight of what matters.
I should go. Let's go save Athena. Come on, guys. We're gonna go save Athena now.
All right, my friends, this is it.
One
We've
last
come a
trip.
long way together, but there's a little bit further still to go. It's time to save Athena and reclaim the future.
Are we getting into the megastructure? Is there a door here? Oh, there is a door, okay. Panicked for a second, I thought we were going to just fly straight into it. So yeah, welcome to the robot instances on Entropia. This is what it's going to look like in Unreal. Wow, look at this. Look at these. Let's go save Athena. I wonder what will happen to the mega structure once we've saved her. See, that was where Byron was. Oh, look at this! We're going into an furnace. We go. Look, Byron. We're driving towards a furnace. This is a furnace. Stop. That's a sun.
Singularity.
That is a sun.
It's beautiful.
We're driving into the sun. Anyone else looking at this? We are driving into the sun. Portal flashbacks for Cat. Yeah.
It's up to you now, 1K. We'll follow you if we can.
Good luck, 1K. I know you'll do the right thing.
Can I get out of this seat now?
Kiddo.
That's the sun. You're sending me into the sun. It's an actual sun. What do you expect me to do? Oh yeah, this is definitely Portal. Here we go. Definite Portal flashbacks. Okay. Okay. Into the singularity we go. What? What? Oh, I'm so confused. Okay. I thought the last puzzles were difficult. These ones are nonsensical. How do I get this to stop changing? And is there a laser that isn't changing? How do I get it to stop changing? Oh. Okay. Okay. And then if I do this, this is now blue. I'm a confused person. Very confused. And then I send it back. And then I send blue back. Through that. Okay. This is making a little bit more sense. And then this and this. And, okay. It's making more sense. Oh! Huh. Ah. Which way do I go? Do I go this way? Or do I go into the robot facility way? What happens if I go the other way? Okay. Okay, let's go to the other one first. Solve 4 utopian puzzles. And then solve 4 dystopian puzzles. Okay. So we have another one of these switchy things. And a red. And a wall that we can drill through. And a blue. And a window I don't think I can look through. Okay. How do I get in there? What is up there? This is closed off. So I am confused. Very confused. I am very, very confused. Extremely confused. How am I supposed to solve this when there's nothing for me to connect to? Because I think I'm supposed to connect to the blue, but I can't get through there to get the blue. I think I'm supposed to connect to this, but I can't get through that window. Can I swim in the water? No is the answer. Okay. Okay, let's try the other puzzles. This one's confusing me. Is this side as confusing? Like, maybe I have to solve the past before I can solve the future? Who knows? It could be a potential that I have to solve the past before the future. Who knows with this game? There is so much that I just don't understand. Or maybe by doing something in the past, it changes something in the future? Possibly? I'm gonna go check. Okay, okay, so now I can do this. And now that that is open, I can do... that?
Alexandra Drennan said that we are not entirely bound by time. Our minds can recreate the past and predict the future. She said knowledge is a kind of freedom. But I have the ultimate knowledge, and I'm not free.
Ah! Okay, and now what? Well, that's pretty. There is so much to this puzzle that, like, I didn't realize. Oh, wait, hang on. Maybe I need to steal this and then put this out here. Put this in here. Yes, that sounds very reasonable. And then I can bring this over here. And that's not gonna be the right colour. Because that's blue. This needs to be red. How do I change that to red? Do I have to go back again? I may have to go back again. I'm so confused what I'm doing. Oh, I have to send red back. Okay. So red has to be sent back into the past. Okay. Don't need that just yet. Red needs to be sent back. So we do this and then can send the red back, and then we go to the other one. And now we have red, and then we do that. And now I have this thing. And this needs to be blue. Do I have to go back and get blue? Wait, no, there is a blue here. Okay, this is blue. And then... I thought we could finish this game today, but there's a lot more that I didn't realize. Okay. And get this one.
I can calculate the future of this planet. All the things that we will see if we choose not to act.
Okay. Ah! Don't do that. Oh, just don't do that again. how do I... Where do I go from here? Where do I go from here? I'm confused where I'm supposed to go. This is definite Portal flashbacks. Especially the confusion of where I'm supposed to go. Okay. Okay. Now I'm back here. Okay, now what? I feel... Can I take this? No, because that needs to still be connecting. Open that. Oh, and then I can send blue back. Yeah. Then I take this and send blue back again? Then blue back into the future. This is so confusing. Okay. Okay, send blue into the future. I think I have to solve one on each side first, and then I can move on. Wait, hang on. No, this needs to be red. What am I talking about? That has to be red because this one is blue. Okay, so I need to send red back. Okay, so not that one. We need to send red back. How do I get red again? How does one get red again? Oh, I think I needed to do... Hang on. Discharge this. This has got to be sent this way. Then I make that red and then I send that. I don't know what I'm doing. I have no clue what I'm doing. This thing can make... Oh wait, hang on, no. I know what I'm doing. Doing this completely wrong. I need red to be this side. And then I scoop up the red with this thing. Okay, so red goes that way. Okay, we got this. And then we go scoop up red, and then we send the red back. grab this. Take red. Okay. And then I need to unconnect it and then reconnect it. So, disconnect. Go to the other one. There's a lot of like going back and forth from these. Connect. Okay. And then I can do red to blue. Like so. Okay.
The continents will move, the mountains will fade away, even the stars will change. The days will grow longer as the rotation of the Earth slows.
Okay then. Something to swap. Red. Oh my god, there's so much to do. Okay, these make those. What's in here? Oh, this is going back in time. Okay. And this is then on the other side of the world? Oh my god, I'm so confused. Okay, I understand now what they said when they said don't get confused the more you go into the singularity. Cat 1 yet? No, I'm nowhere close. Okay, can I go up here? Okay, we are now upside down. I can now take this. Can I jump off of this? I am nowhere close to completing this. I thought I was. I have solved 2 on one side and 1 on the other side. And I think to solve this one, I need to go to the other side. To make this one a different color. But to do that, I think I need to send back a color. Possibly I have to send something back. Red. I potentially have to send blue back. Because I think what I have to do is solve one puzzle on each side before I can move on to the next puzzle. What's in here? Oh, it's a me.
There will be volcanoes and asteroids, earthquakes and floods. Slowly, day by day, the moon will drift away, and we will still be here.
Lovely. Okay, so over here I have this and a platform. Okay, and another one of those. And this needs green, which I saw a green convertery thing on the other side. So I need to send green this way to open this. I think. Maybe? I have no clue what I'm doing. Okay, let's go to the other side. We'll explore everywhere first. Okay, so that's another one. Okay, so I need to go get green. So I need to switchy switch something for that. And we need to get blue and red. Oh, hang on. So I need to actually switch this back. I need to grab that thing. Okay. And then I can switchy switch. Ah, no, 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 no. I need to be on the ground. Thank you. I switchy switch to this thing. I go up here. I get red. I'll get red. I need blue. I do need blue to send up. This is also red. Okay, how do I get into there? Okay, so we solved 2 puzzles on the dystopian side, so I need to solve another puzzle on this side, I think. So I need to send... But there's no green puzzle on this side. Unless I need to do... Unless it's not green that I need, it's the blue I need for this side. Which blue is from this, and then connecting to something that was blue. Ugh, this is disorientating. That. Okay, I can't generate a field. Can I send red back? No, blue back. So then I can have red on this side? Is there a blue on your side? There's only a green. Are those QR? No, I thought they were going to be QR codes, but they're not. It's just a window. is a box. I feel like I need to send green over here, but I don't know why. And I don't know how to make green. How do I make green? I feel like this is going to be another week of puzzles. Because it's getting up to lunchtime or dinner time, and I am getting very hungry. Red and blue, I think. Yes, I know I had to make green is red and blue, but how do I get blue? Like the pure color blue, how do I get that? Because I have this. But I don't see blue on this side. And there's no way I can send this back to the future. Red and blue is purple. But red and blue on this makes green. Don't ask why, it just does. See? Red and green. Unless I change this with this one. And then I've got red. I don't know how to do this. Because that changes blue to red. I don't know how to do this. I feel like I need to send it back to the past for some reason. So what makes yellow? I don't know. Nothing apparently makes yellow. This is very confusing. There's a lot of confusion in this. No, 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 no. Okay. I downloaded the first game. Look at Atrista downloading the game. Oh, there's a teleporty thing up there. Hang on. I didn't see that. I never saw that. Okay, so this needs to be blue. Okay, I'm gonna go uninstall it and download it again. Have you bought the remastered one though? Because if you've bought the remastered one, I can then send you some puzzles and you can do some puzzles. I have not. Well, go do that. Either that or we can, like, I don't know how we'd do it. There might be a way to, like, share it. I'm not sure. That's... Is that need... Does that need to be red? I don't remember that if that needs to be red or not. That's blue. This does need to be red. Is there a difference? The difference is the other one is in the Unreal Engine, and also it can do the puzzles as well, so you can do, like, you can make your own puzzles. Oh my god, that scared me. And then this needs to be red. Oh, I'm so confused. How do I get the red to go that way? I'm not a puzzle, you're a puzzle. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rest my brain for tonight, and we're gonna find someone to raid. Because my brain is hurting. My brain is like melting away. Slowly, slowly it's melting away. So we're gonna go back and sit over here. Or I would sit over there. My brain is just completely gone. Okay, so what we're gonna do? We're gonna find someone to raid. Let's go to this. Sir Bear is streaming. We can raid Sir Bear. Or... actually, or we could raid Ice. I don't know how long he's going to be streaming, but he's just started, so we can go raid Ice. Let's go scare Ice. So Ice seems to be doing slots. So, we're going to raid over to Ice. You're going to scream at Ice and say, "What are you doing?" Ice is live, yes. So we're going to go raid over to Ice. I'm going to be streaming again on the Thursday. Yeah, we're going to go scare Ice, yes. So on the Thursday, we're going to finish this game. So hopefully on the Thursday, we'll be able to finish this entire game. And we're going to save Athena, and we're going to come back and hopefully... Yes, that's what he's doing, Adressa. And hopefully we should be able to then save Athena on the Thursday... and then we'll figure out what we're doing on the Tuesday. So hopefully I shall see you all on Thursday. If not, it will be on Tuesday. And hopefully we'll be doing something interesting on I don't know what we're doing on Tuesday. Give me a raid message. Just go, "Cat sent me" or something. I don't know. I shall hopefully see you all later.
Woke up this morning feeling strange. Looked in the mirror, saw a furry face, but I know